This record is a record that was advertised on television too, although before I ever remember. It's called Looney Tunes. It's actually a record of like weird and funny songs. Alan Sherman, I believe, has a couple of songs on here. They were actually songs that I was going to mention earlier when I had the Alan Sherman album and wanted to verify that I was remembering that in fact it was Alan Sherman who did Hello Mutta, Hello Fada, which is just a fantastic song. And I believe he did another song on this album, but I am not certain. I'm looking really fast to see. Nope, in fact, he did not do another one on this album, but there are some great songs on this album. You know, there's a Coaster song. The Rivingtons are on this album. Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. Absolutely wonderful. That's like one of, pretty much my favorite song of theirs. It's on here too, which is Little Red Riding Hood. This is the incredibly awesome lineup on this record. It includes songs like They're Coming to Take Me Away, you know. It's got a couple of David Seville songs, you know, The Witch Doctor and the Chipmunk song, the actual Chipmunk song itself. It's got Ray Stevens on it, who is a really, well, to me, famous comedian. Certainly he's a famous comedian in the classic days as far as the recorded comedian. And this one might not be in good shape. I listen to this record all the time as well. This is by Keitel, by the way. Keitel, I should say. Put these out. This record is in very good shape, especially considering how much it was used. It is covered in fingerprints, though. Even more so than the other one. So it's it was released in 1976, which is why I said that it was on TV earlier than I remember, because it was on TV earlier than I was born. So I've opened up the second bin of records. I guess this means I'm moving into the second half. There's actually a few less records in the second box than there were in the first. So this is Johnny Rivers Golden Hits. It says 12 of the liveliest. I do know that quite a few of Johnny Rivers songs that I've heard on the radio and everything were all from a live show. So I'm guessing that it means that these are, you know, some of these were from originally from a live show, although they may have been altered since then. This is the front here, and the back. This is a stereo record. Imperial. This is an Imperial record. It says a product of Liberty Records. It is number LP 9324. It actually has two numbers on it. It also has an LP 12324 on the top. It doesn't say... Okay. On the back it specifies the stereo one is actually LP 12324. The other number is the mono number. This record is in very good shape. Not surprisingly. Alright. Alright, I had to double check reading the front of this album to realize what it actually was, because it kind of promotes itself as being sort of almost like a single, like, you know, this is this hit song, but it's actually just the group, or the guess you could say maybe the orchestra or the whatever. But it says the original hit, Quentin's theme from the TV show Dark Shadows. I think Boo's decided that he does now want to be a part of this little vinyl thing. Hey, come here. Come here if you want to be in the vlog. Alright. You can just stay there and interrupt me, I suppose. So this is Quentin's theme from the Dark Shadows TV show. This is, I guess now I have to say it's the original Dark Shadows, because obviously now there's been like a movie just released or about to be released with like Johnny Depp or something. I don't really keep up with that all that much. But it's actually a record from the Charles Randolph Green Sound, which is the group, I guess you could say, that put out this theme. But this record has a number of other pieces of music from other things. There is actually like 2 different versions or whatever, 2 different songs from Dark Shadows. There's the theme from the Amos and Andy radio show. There's actually a couple of songs, like 3 songs from Dark Shadows. There's a couple of like traditional pieces of classical music, and a couple of other pieces from television shows, which would lead me to believe that this group probably put out music for a few, or did music for a few TV shows. This is the back here. So if you can happen to be able to see any of those, it does mention that there's music from like the High Chaparral, stuff like that. Let's see what else we have. This record has been drawn on, or has been colored on, just a little bit, but in a really obvious way. This is Patty Duke's Greatest Hits, about as white bread as you can get. This is a United Artists record. Reminded me that I forgot to check the condition of this other record, which is put out by Ranwood, by the way. This Dark Shadows record. It's number R8055. It's a stereo record. I was quickly looking for a year on the back here. There's no year on the back. So Patty Duke's Greatest Hits. It's put out by United Artists. It is UAL 3535. Poor Patty's teeth have been colored magenta on this one. I don't know who did that. It could have been me, but I don't think so. I don't remember having a pen like that color. This record has a couple of scratches on one side. They don't look really deep, but you can definitely be able to hear them. The other side looks really good.